Hey there, and welcome. So, in this explainer, we're going to walk you through CV Tech's strategic priorities. Think of this as our shared roadmap, the core principles that really guide everything we do and how we all succeed together. And first off, a massive welcome to all our new team members. Seriously, we are so thrilled to have you here. You're now part of a community that's all about making a real impact, and we're just so excited for you to jump in. Okay, so let's get into it. To make that big impact, we all need to be on the same page, right? So, what's our playbook? How do we make sure we're all pulling in the same direction? Well, that's exactly what these 6 strategic priorities are all about. First up, let's talk about the core engine of our work. Basically, the mindset that drives everything we do day in and day out. This is all about how we tackle our tasks and our goals. Our very first priority, and you can see it right there at the top left, is continuous improvement. Now, this isn't just some corporate buzzword. It's a real commitment to a growth mindset. It means we are always, and I mean always, looking for better ways to serve our students, our community, and each other. And here's what that looks like in the real world. It means we want an environment that's rich with feedback. We want to hear your ideas. And really importantly, you have permission to try new things and even to fail. See, the goal isn't perfection. It's about learning, adapting, and then sharing what works so we can all move forward together. Paired right up with improvement is our second priority, high expectations and accountability. They're really two sides of the same coin. It's about all of us striving for professional excellence and, just as importantly, trusting that our colleagues are doing the exact same thing. So this is key. This isn't about top-down pressure. It's about empowering each other. It's about creating an environment where we can all count on one another to be professional, to be ethical, and to be fair. When we hold ourselves and each other to those high standards, we build this incredible foundation of trust where everyone can do their absolute best work. So that's how we work. Now, let's get into the heart of our culture. It's not just about what we do, but how we treat each other while we're doing it. And that brings us right to priority number 3. Inclusion, diversity, and safety. This one is absolutely foundational. We believe that the best work, the best ideas, they all come from an environment where every single person feels like they truly belong. A huge piece of this is what we call psychological safety. So what is that? It just means creating a space where you feel valued, respected, and actually heard. It's a place where you can bring your whole self to work, share a wild new idea, or even challenge an old way of doing things without any fear. It's the bedrock of real innovation. So how do we actually build this? Well, we start by actively looking for different perspectives. Let's say you're in a meeting. It means making sure everyone actually gets a chance to speak. It means being aware of our own biases and making a real effort to ask for input from people we might not normally think to ask. That's how we all get better. All right, on to our fourth priority, which is leadership and professional development. Here at CV Tech, we believe leadership is not a title, it's an action. It's a chance for every single person on this team to grow, develop new skills, and contribute their own unique talents. Think of your growth here as an active journey. We really want you to keep learning, and at the same time, we expect you to help develop the people around you with feedback and coaching. It's a two-way street for sure. By tackling issues early and always working on building trust, we all rise together. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit and look at the big picture. This next set of priorities is all about our vision for the future and how every single one of us plays a part in where we're headed as an organization. Okay, so priority 5, accreditation and strategic plan. I know. These can sound like really big, kind of corporate terms, but let's break it down. These are the actual frameworks that allow us to exist and to thrive. You could call them our blueprint for success. So, why does this matter to you? Well, because this plan is what gives us our North Star. It makes our goals crystal clear and makes sure every single thing we do is intentional. It's the engine that keeps us on that path of continuous improvement we were just talking about. And that brings us to our final priority, the one that rounds out the whole plan. District growth. Look, we are not an organization that stands still. We're always evolving to meet the needs of our students, our partners, and our entire community. And when we say growth, we mean being really thoughtful and strategic about it. It's everything from planning new facility improvements to launching cutting-edge programs that meet real-world workforce needs. We grow by listening, by staying ahead of the curve, and making sure CV Tech remains a vital resource for years and years to come. So we've covered our 6 priorities. But the most important part of this entire plan is you. Let's talk about your role in this whole journey. At the end of the day, everything we've just talked about really comes down to this one simple but powerful idea. Our collective job is to create an environment where every individual can perform at their best and truly succeed. Your unique skills and your ideas are what bring all of this to life. So, I'll just leave you with this question to think about. As you start your journey with us, which one of these priorities are you most excited to champion? Because your energy and your passion, that's what's going to shape the future of CV Tech. Welcome aboard.